Hello, my beloved students today who are in my class of pharmaceutical marketing management, where we will be discussing about the product packaging and labeling. I am Dr. Avijit Majumdar, working as a professor and director of an NIRF 43rd ranked institute across the country, Noida Institute of Engineering and Technology Pharmacy Institute, which has secured the 43rd rank under the NIRF 2021 declared by Ministry of HRD Government of India. Now, today we will be discussing about what product packaging and product labeling goes. Now, before I go into the details, we should first understand what do we mean by the term packaging, what do we mean by the term labeling, why do we do, what benefits we achieve. These answers must be clear to all of you. So, let us start with packaging. What do you understand by the term packaging? What do packaging means? Why do you go for packaging? Why do we study at all packaging? So, first of all, let us define what packaging is. Packaging is a science, art and technology of enclosing or protecting products for distribution, storage, sales and use. Packaging is a science and art and technology for enclosing or protecting the products for distribution. It is used for storage, sales and finally use. Packaging is the activities of designing and producing a container for a product, that is, it is used to develop a container with which you can hand over your product to the customers. Now, packaging basically are of various kinds. I will be explaining one by one. First is primary packaging. Primary packaging, the material that forms and envelop the product and holds it. So, for example, this is a product. Now, the upper envelope or the material which is just in close vicinity or touch with this particular product is what we are calling as primary packaging, the name primary. So, the material that first envelopes or covers the product and holds it, we are calling it as primary packaging. This usually is the smallest unit of distribution or use and is the package which is in direct contact with the content. See, there are two things. First, envelope with the product. Two, direct contact with the content. That is what we are calling as primary package. Next, we are calling to secondary package. Secondary package is outside the primary package, perhaps used to group a number of primary packages together. Just to see, 4 primary package covered up in a bigger package or a bigger envelope, which we are calling as the secondary packaging. So, secondary packaging basically it means secondary package is outside the primary package. Secondary package is outside. So, secondary. Next is tertiary package. What is tertiary package? Tertiary packaging is used for bulk handling warehouse storage and transport shipping. That is, you are keeping it in a cardboard box, a number of secondary package arranged one after the other, so that they can be shipped from one part to the other. They can be shipped from the point of production to the point of marketing. It should be such that it should pack tightly into the container. Otherwise, due to friability there will be friction. There are chances that the main product gets degraded. So, tertiary packaging is used for bulk handling, warehouse storage and transport shipping. The most common form is palletized unit load that packs tightly into a container. This you can see. This is a primary package. They are packed in a secondary package, that is number of primary packages packed into a secondary package, and then the secondary package is again converted into what you are calling as a tertiary package. We have studied primary package, secondary package, tertiary package. Question is, what is the significance, what is the importance, what is the reality of doing this packaging business? In fact, it has, you will not believe that it is nothing but an industry as such. It has become a big industry like a pharmaceutical industries. Various institutes are there where they are offering courses on packaging. So, you can realize the significance and importance of packaging nowadays. So, let us study what are the various objectives of packaging. The first objective is physical protection. I have given a carrot of eggs just to push this concept in your mind. Moment you see this, you recollect why the eggs are packed up in carrots. That is, the objects are enclosed in a package may require protection from moisture, they may require protection from vibration, they may require protection from shock, they may require protection from temperature and so on. That is, the first purpose of packaging is to develop a physical protection of their items. Egg carrots, you see that they are such a frame that whenever you are placing an egg here, hardly there is a chance of this egg coming in contact with the next. And you see that there is an uplift area. This will prevent one egg to collide with the other. So, the objective of this packaging is to ensure protection from vibration or shock, because see, one egg colliding with other will lead to the wastage of the product. Next is barrier. A barrier from oxygen, water vapor, dust is often required. Particularly this is true if we are having a food items. So, control atmosphere are maintained in some food packages, keeping the contents very clean and fresh. Just to see, we are putting the entire apples or oranges in a sort of a package. The third objective is containment or agglomeration. Containment or agglomeration. A very interesting area, you know. Whenever you are going to purchase a biscuit, in the rarest of the time, you ever purchase a single isolated biscuit, never. So, what we do is, the item should be such that they are consumed in bulk, chocolate, biscuit. So, small objects are typically grouped together in one package for the reason of efficiency. For the reason of efficiency. If you pack single biscuit, it will create a total chaos. Consumer will simply throw you out of the market. So, what we do is, small objects which are typically similar, which are consumed together, we try to group together in one single package for the reasons of efficiency. Example, chocolates and biscuits. Objectives of packaging also is from the marketing point of view. The packaging and labels can be used by the marketers to encourage the potential buyers to purchase their product. If you go to the market, you will see Uncle Chips, Lay's, Kurkure, they are all available nearby. So, the in fact, what they do is, this tries to create a brand rather, which we studied in the last class. So, the packaging and labels can be used by the marketers to encourage the potential buyers to purchase their product. Package, graphic design and physical design have been an important phenomenon. When you go to the shop, you see that there is a package which identifies that this is a biscuit from Britannia. When you go to the shop, you see that this is a chips from Lay's. The color of the package changes with the change of the product. Lay's have prepared various colored packages depending on the choice of the product which you have, depending on the flavor which you have, depending on the taste which you have. Next is security. The packages can be made with improved tamper resistance to deter tampering and also have a tamper evident features to help to indicate the tampering. Say for example, this is particularly true for cold drinks, Coke bottles and so on. The packaging is so made to keep the cold drinks secured, so that no external agents can penetrate inside. There is no penetration of moisture and flavor. Next is convenience. Packages can have features that add convenience in distribution, handling, stacking, display, sale, opening, recloser use, dispensing and use. This is a very common example of a jam and jelly. What we do is, we prepare it in such a manner with an expiry date, that if they are opening today, they are using a part of it and then they are closing the lid of the container tightly, so that the same thing can be reused. They are in a position to use, the customers are in a position to use jelly or jam for 2 to 3 months. So, the package has been so designed that it is easy for them to distribute, it is easy for the customers to handle, it is easy for the retailers to display their product. Above all, it is very easy for all of us to use and dispense and finally reuse the product. Next is portion control. Single serving packaging has a precise amount of contents to control the use. Commodities can be divided into packages that are more suitable size for individual household need. Depending on the need, I hope all of you have seen that ice creams are distributed in small cups of 100 or 150 ml capacity. Whenever we are distributing lassi or milk, tetra packs are available depending on the individual household demand. Depending on the amount to be consumed, commodities are packed into packages that are more suitable during our use. So, we have studied about what are the advantages of packaging, we have studied about what is packaging as such. Next, what are the main points, what are the main features which we should consider whenever we are talking of packaging. First is prevention. What is prevention? Prevention means the packaging has to be done so that the product is prevented from being damaged by external agents. It provides a prevention to your product from undergoing degradation. Next, minimization. It minimizes the mass and volume. 3, reuse. Encourage reuse of packages. 4, recycling. Reprocess materials into newer products. And finally, disposal. Use disposable and eco-friendly packages. These are the various considerations which we give for packaging. So, what is the purpose of packaging then? To promote and sell your product, define product identity, display the information about your product, about your organization, express customer needs, ensure that the product is used safely, and finally, you should be in the packaging, the main duty is it should be in a position to protect your product. In the subsequent slides, I will show you the various purpose for which packaging are gaining importance in the days to come. It is having a promotional and selling effect for your product. Attractive, colorful, visually appealing packages have a promotional value. A well designed package is a powerful selling device because it helps to product to stand out of the competitors. If the product is very well designed, it helps you to identify your product from the product of your competitors. Next is mixed bundling. Sometimes what we do is we pack different products or services together, but the bundle price, say for example, whenever we are doing a packing, two different similar types of item may be clubbed up together in a single package, which we are calling as the mixed bundling, and the price of the bundle package mandatorily needs to be cheaper than the price of the individual ones. So, what you are doing is you are basically doing nothing but giving a little of financial leverage to the customers. Say when the customers are purchasing these two items, the cost of this plus the cost of this added individually will be more than whenever we are taking a single cumulative pack. Next is price bundling. Price bundling means the basic difference between mixed bundling and price bundling is here the products are different, here the products are similar. In price bundling, two or more similar products, they are placed for sale on one package price. Two or more similar products, they are placed in a single package for the ease of the customer. Here also we try to keep the price much lower than the individual ones. Packaging is sometimes used to promote the image such as prestige, convenience or status. It can be a crucial part of marketing strategy, particularly whenever we are talking in terms of advertisements. Packaging gives customers various useful information. The packaging gives customers various useful information, for example, direction for using the product, how to use a product. They give information about your product as such. What is the content of your product? They give information about the guarantee of the product, if at all. They display, however, the expiry date, the date within which you can very comfortably use your product. It gives you a nutritional value of your product, and at the same time it highlights what are the various potential hazards which your product may face. That is, how you are going to protect your product. Now, when the designing the package company analyze the customer's lifestyle and create packaging to meet the needs for the size and convenience, sometimes the company give it for single serving, sometimes the company provides a family pack. Proper packaging helps to eliminate the potential injuries or misuse of a product. Formerly, glass containers were used, but as because there is a chance that the glass container may break down, so now we are going for plastics. Child-proof caps are given, tamper-resistant packages are very common, blister packages, they are packages for with preform plastic molds surrounded with individual items arranged on the backing. This slide shows you the various ways by which we protect our items, we protect our product during the process of shipping. We prevent our product from undergoing tamperage, breakage as well as spoilage. Most of you, whenever you are using these chips just to protect them, gaseous nitrogen are sometimes incorporated by removing air, or sometimes vacuums are created, so that the product become much more stable. Aseptic packaging is also done, the technology that helps the food to remain fresh without refrigeration under extended periods. Scanning, bottling, they are very common. Environmental packaging is mainly done where recycled material, less plastic and safer for the environment substances, they are commonly used. But the problems with this product packaging is sometimes they create an overweight, sometimes breakage, moisture and temperature issues are there. Packaging is a part of the product decision and related with the design and production of the containers and packaging of the products, and effective packaging can increase the return on investment and boost in sales and provide better care. Packaging has lots and forms from boxes, bags to bottles and tins. It should support the brand image of the company. Various colors, shape, illustration, slogans can be used during the process of packaging. Lastly, they are all products made up of varying materials communicating all brand benefits. Now, coming to the components of packaging, materials of packaging has to be selected, which will be taught in the next class. Size, shape, color, texture, graphic structure. We will be discussing about the plastics, paper, metal, glass were commonly used. With this, we are coming to our end of the class today. Thank you very much for your patient hearing.